All right. Hello. Lights, everybody. Lights. 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 Lewis Schaffer. There you go. Lewis Schaffer. Hello, everybody. Hello. Where are we? Hello. Where are we? Where are we? Where? Again. Again. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nunhead American. Actually, it's not. Actually, it's not. But thank you very much for coming. Thanks for coming. I was doing really well an hour ago, and now I'm not doing that well. I had 2 oranges when I got home, and I had chips for lunch. So I want to apologize to you people for being bad, for being I'm in a losing streak. I'm in a carb losing streak. Mr. Cuff, hello, fellow nutters. Good to see you. Kermit is here. Damn, we can hear you. Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's put this a bit closer. Joodles is here. Have you been to court? Hey, everyone. No, I have not been to court. Not today. Not today. I don't know. Not today. Okay. Girl from Mars is here, and Claire is here, and Gnome Hunter is here. Thank you, everyone, for coming to this episode. Not even episode. It's just us being here. I'd like to say there's something. I've made a list of things that we can discuss. The flu, and my son who thinks he's got tonsillitis. And we could talk about tonsillitis. Do you remember when they used to cut off people's tonsils? Do you remember the lies they told about tonsils? Mormellian is here, disgraceful. You owe us an apology for those chips. I'm sorry. I've let you down. I'm sorry I've let myself down by having those chips. Those chips have about 600 calories, perhaps, in chips. And they're not even, what kind of chips are they? They're frozen chips. They come out of a bag, and then they're put in the microwave, I assume. You're almost camouflaged with that shirt and chair today, Lewis. Yes, it's this shirt I bought. I don't even remember where I bought it, but I think I bought it in New York. So it could be like 30 years old. And I don't know, you can't see the color of it because the light here is so bad. Can you see the color of it? It's not even white. Can you see that? It used to be white, but it's made by the Gap. I hate to say it, 30 years ago, I'm pretty sure maybe even now, it's quality. It's very expensive. Are there Gap stores in this country? Let's check that out. Let's check out. Are there Gap? Come on. I'm going to check and see if there are Gap shops. Are there Gap shops in the UK? And the answer to that question is yes. Is back in the UK with new standalone stores. Over 40 concessions inside Next stores nationwide. So there's in Covent Garden, Westfield, White City, Wembley, following its 2021 closure as part of a digital-first strategy. It operated through a joint venture with Next. These new physical stores offer classic apparel for the whole family. Okay, I guess there are 3, and then there are 41 stores. How they returned. 81 shops closed in the UK. Market shifts. What does that mean? Bad business? Partnered with Next. What about a wiki thing? Let's see what wiki says about it. Oh, you don't need to see what that is. That's interesting. Did you know that? You always, I do. I apologize, Warmellian. It is disgraceful. It is disgraceful. But I woke up this morning. Basically I weighed 76.9. So I'm going down. I'm going down, even though I'm eating horrible carbs. Look at how thin I am. I'm just beautifully, beautifully thin. I love a man in a shirt, said Girls from Mars. Yeah, I love a woman without a shirt. I like a woman without a shirt. We all have weaknesses at times. Mine are sausages. Mine too. I've been eating more and more sausages. If you keep track of what you're eating. That way you don't have to feel bad. Who is Payslip, Lewis? Who is Payslip? Is there a Payslip? What? I don't know. Who is Payslip? Where is Payslip? Did I miss who Payslip is? Anyway, Shanks is in the building. Shanks, is that something new for you? And he's saying hello to Girl from Mars. Thank you. I mean, I missed all of this. How did I miss all of this? Anyway, thank you, Girl from Mars, for being here. Thank you very much, Shanks in the building. I'm trying to look. I mean, I tried to dress differently. I could just as easily put on a polo shirt. Okay. Mr. Cuff is here. Thank you very much. Oh my God, it's getting so busy. John Van Dam is here. They still cut off the tonsils. What are you saying? Do they still cut them off? But the number of tonsillectomies, that's what they mean. That's what I meant, has gone way down. I don't think C1 is going. It's not C1. It's C2. It's C2, but he's cutting down on his smoking. I love a man in a shirt, says Girl from Mars. Yes. Thank you, Joodles. It's C1 is at work. C2 is here. Thank you, Claire. Hi, Lewis. You look gorgeous. Thank you very much, Claire. Let's all talk to Lewis Schaffer that way. Who is Payslip? Who is Payslip? Claire says hi to Lucy. Who is Payslip? I've had man flu last few days. Proper tickly cough. I soldier through, though, and protect the NHS by staying away from them. Well, you know what? Who's going to protect us from the NHS? That's the problem. The NHS are constantly saying, can we bother you? I was thinking about the flu today. You never hear of the flu test. Is anybody being given who does not have coughs and colds, whatever, being given a flu test? No. No, but yet they came up with the COVID test, but do they still have a flu test? And then I Googled it and they said, yeah, there's a flu test. It's the same test for the COVID test, which is a bullshit test. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Seller. Stop coughing. If you want to get sicker, cough. Do not cough. It pushes the irritation. It makes your throat. I don't look that great. It makes us more irritated. Where have you been? Where have you seen Payslip? Says Lucy. Kermit asked Lucy. I can't see Payslip either. Who is Payslip? Lewis hasn't seen a Payslip in months. Yes, that's true. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Sharks. Shanks in the building. Don't make me cry. But people find that funny. Joodles finds that funny. McCuff finds that funny. That's funny. Very, very good. We're working on a comedy mind. Caroline Cooper. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Caroline Cooper is here. Such a scam, that COVID malarkey. And you know what's a scam? Flu is a scam. There's no such thing as flu. As a flu virus that gives you a cold. What it is you're run down. When you're run down, you catch a cold. At 49.99 per mug, you might get a Payslip soon. You're not selling them for 49.9. Do this. I don't know what you can do. Put my name on it. You cough for a reason. What is the reason? You're irritated. So you cough and you think I'm gonna expel the thing that irritates it, but it just irritates it more. If you have something in your throat, you can cough to cough it out. But most people cough. They just think, oh, it's like people who smoke cigarettes. They cough. Coughing causes the disease. It's not the disease. The disease is not coughing. Coughing makes you sicker. I went to see my doctor on Monday, then yesterday, and sent a message through the NHS app asking about my general health. Ask the doctor. I've just been to see him. You want to scream. You want to scream to the NHS. What incompetence the NHS. You hate to say it. You don't need a doctor. You need Lewis Schaffer. You need to do research yourself. Flu is fake, man. Flu is real, though. It is, no, coughing is real. Sneezing can be real. A fever can be real. Swollenness is real. Aches and pains are real. But is it caused by a little time, as I hold up the pen, a little spot of virus, of germ, whatever virus that gets in your system and then infects you because you're breathing relentlessly? Just stop coughing. I think Lewis Schaffer came out as pay slips in Lewis's tweet somehow. Should I check my tweets, Lucy? Should I check my tweets? Let me check my tweets. Where would they be? I don't know where they would be. I don't know where that is. How would I find it? I don't even know how to search for anything in this thing. Well, I'll go here and I'll search for @payslips. Payslips. Okay, yes. I don't know where payslips is. My thing is just going back and forth. I don't see payslips, Lucy. I don't see payslips. 49.99 is how I always say it too. 49.9. 49.99. 49.9. You cough to stop drowning in your lungs. Maybe, but maybe the coughing causes the drowning in the lungs. Stop coughing. That's what I say to my son. My son has the flu. He's been coughing like for weeks now. I tell him, stop coughing. Stop coughing. That's what I say. Avocado Man, says Lewis, my brother from another mother. I appreciate you thinking that about me, Avocado Man. We got the same bees and bums here. Same beams and bud. Just found the tweet. What tweet is it, Joodles? And he has absolute cheek to berate us for typos. What is the tweet? Can you send us the tweet so I can see it maybe? My eyes are getting worse and worse. I want to apologize to you people. I'm going to apologize. You'll end up with a chest infection if you don't cough, Lewis. And we don't want that. That is, I'm saying, it's the opposite of that. I am amazing because I'm telling you that everything we've been told is a lie. Coughing does not prevent sickness. Coughing causes sickness. Don't cough. Do not cough. I feel like I've got to cough. I've got to cough. You do not have to cough. Shanks, Lucy's laugh. It must have been a Freudian payslip. Shanks is on fire today, and Lucy's laughing at him. And Andrew Rubin is here. Hey, Shanks. Hope you're good. Andrew Rubin, you are apostrophe R-E good. Come on, everybody. Let's get our punctuation and spelling right. It's your third last tweet, Lewis. Okay, let me look at it. I appreciate that, Lucy. My third last tweet. I got to find out where that is. I don't even know how to see where these last tweets are. I got to look on my phone to find the last tweets. I got to find it on the phone. Profile. I guess it's my profile. 1, 2, 3. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look for here. Here. 1, 2, 3. Where is it? Where? I don't see where it is. I don't see where it is. I don't see. I don't want to spend too much time looking for it because I'm talking to you. Speaking of numbers and 0.99, why the hell does the price of a liter of fuel have a 0.9 pence? Because once upon a time, a 0.9 pence meant something, but maybe it doesn't mean anything now. They want to make it seem as cheap as possible. Mr. Macy's, I think, invented that. Lewis believes in natural functions. Coughing is a natural function. I know. Don't breathe out. Also, don't breathe as much, too. You want to go with breathing. Breathing tells your body you're danger. That's why you should breathe through your nose at night. You shouldn't. I tape my mouth so I don't breathe through my nose. Yes. It's not the cough that carries you off, says Caroline. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Caroline Cooper. It's the coffin they carry you off in. Coughing causes illness. Irritation causes inflammation, which causes illness and death. Don't die. Don't cough. Was mentioned my Enid Blyton. Joe says, "Hey Joe, from a distant memory." Okay. Everybody's here. Lilith. Who is Lilith? Where are you from, Lilith? Lilith is somebody new. Welcome, Lilith. Caroline, you're laughing at Caroline. Is Lilith somebody we know? She's saying hello to everybody. Hello to you, Lilith. Where are you from? Are you a man? Are you a woman? How old are you? Are you fat? I breathe through my mouth and talk through my arse, says Mr. Cuff. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, you don't have to believe the things that I say. I don't believe the things that you tell me. You tell me breathing tells your body that it's in danger. Excess breathing does. It raises your blood pressure. It raises the cortisol. Excess breathing. If you sat here and went like this, it would raise your blood pressure. Yes, I believe that. You haven't heard this before, Joodles. I'm a brilliant scientific genius that needs to be respected. I need to be respected. Alan Williams is here saying hello to Joodles. Of course, the two of those are like peas in a pod. I'm about to have 3 pork pies, Gnome Hunter says. Wish me luck. I don't want to get into any car accident. Yeah, you're age 27 and a goth girl. Okay, there you go. Welcome to the Lewis Schaffer thing. Where are you from? Tell us where you're from. And what does it mean to be a goth girl? I mean, I kind of get the idea, but I don't know. It's good to breathe through your nose. There's science behind it. Thank you, Caroline Cooper. Tell Joodles that, because Joodle thinks I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. That's my comedy, basically, because people always on the TV program they go, Lewis says that water causes dehydration, and now everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I'm trying to be cutting edge. I'm not even trying to be. I'm trying to look at things in a new way. But breathing, it's good to breathe through your nose. That's why retards are always going like this. Don't breathe through your nose. Get the tape. What kind of tape do I use? I use the micropore tape. Lilith. Hi, Lilith. Lilith. The mystery. Okay, let's go back here. Andrew Rubin. How about heavy breathing, Lewis? Well, you can heavy breathe occasionally, but it's going to raise your blood pressure. It also is a sign of ill health. Avocado Man likes goth girls. Lovely, lovely. Lovely, Lilith. That's Kermit also. Well, welcome to the thing. Thought she was Adam's first wife before being banished to hell. To hell. Yeah, that's who Lilith was. But Lilith was fantastic on that TV program. Wasn't she fantastic, Gnome Hunter? She was fantastic. And a youngster for you to add to the 20s. Yes, Blackadder. Blackadder is also young. We've got a few young people. More and more young people see it. I saw Neil Oliver and Ivor Cummings video chat. Well, I love Ivor Cummings and I love Neil Oliver. Ivor mentioned the Catholic Church and mafia trading drugs and regime change. I thought to myself, he's talking about Operation Gladio, says Ron Smith. Could be very. I'm going to write down Operation Gladio again, and I'm going to check it out. Again, Operation Gladio. And check out what you mean by that, Ron Smith, on my sheet of paper. Good to know. I'm not the only sub-30 person here. But as of now, I still have 11 days to go until oh, you're going to be 30. I thought you were turning 20. No, but still 29 is very young. I will respect you. That's the right way to put it, Claire. I will respect you. Even though I think you're an idiot, I'm going to respect you anyway. I like that, Claire. Thank you. My team ruined Joodle Super 6 today. So I'm being extra nice. Sorry, Alan Williams. And Lilith is Frasier's ex-wife. Yeah, I love her. Yeah, I saw that show. Yeah. What about heavy petting, Lud? Welcome back, Lud. I mean, here yesterday, but it's good to see you. What about heavy petting? Heavy petting is great, but breathing when you don't need to breathe hard causes elevation of blood pressure unnecessarily. Who wants to argue that point? What alcohol helps you sleep? Any ideas welcome. Well, I don't think alcohol does help you sleep, but it can help you go to sleep. But I don't think it helps you sleep. And it's a toxin. It's a toxin, girl from Mars. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I took 2 pills yesterday. I took an antihistamine and a sleeping pill. And I don't recommend it. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was like, I was like in pain and I couldn't sleep. You're allowed heavy breathing in public baths. Lud, is that true? You should know about Gladio by now. I know, I write it down and I forget about it. I know you've been banging on. I don't remember anything. Do you think you remember what I say? No one remembers what I say. No one remembers what anybody says. Avocado says, I'm a born-again virgin. Yeah, well, we go through dry periods. All of the alcohols help me sleep. All the alcohol, even the sugar alcohol, like Sterol. You know, there's lots of different kinds of alcohol. I'm 19, Lewis. Cuff was talking about the 20 clubs. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, you're so young to be 20 years old. Be thin, be beautiful. Don't eat too much carbs. Don't eat too. He's turning 30, but he is still the only, that's what I thought, the only sub 30 here. Until Lilith. There we go. Wine and JD don't work to put you to sleep. I mean, wine maybe because it has too much sugar in it, maybe. Too much carbs. Oh, I need a poo. Wait, hold it in. I need to wee. Wait, hold it in. Vatanai. What do you mean by that? Girl from Mars. Drink lots of alcohol. It makes me nap. Yeah, it makes me nap. I don't think there's any alcohol in this house at all. I gave the last bit of alcohol to Simon. Brother Culture. I was in the Club 18 to 30 in Corfu back in 2006. Ships that passed in the night and all that. That was a long time ago. That's 20 years ago. So that means you're above 30 now, Lewis. Absinthe. I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust alcohol anyway. But maybe I should. I don't know. I'm too undisciplined to have it one drink every night. There's no alcohol that's safe for you. They tried to make it seem like red red wine was good for you, but it's not. There's nothing. Experience tells me that red wine doesn't help you sleep. Yeah, well, they said about a whole lot of lies. Oh, have one glass, people. But that's all association. That's correlation, association, relationship, or risk, or link to. It's just, it's not causal. Lewis, you are still stressed. I am. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. Is like after the late show, which is at 10 o'clock tonight, which I hope you guys can be there. Which you can be. 10 o'clock. I had a cup of tea before the show, and that has caffeine. And then when the show's over, I'm a bit wired. You can't just go to sleep after you've been chatting for an hour and a half with people. Can you do that? I don't think I can. I'm still stressed. Are you stressed, girl from Mars? You think we wouldn't see Mark all over Lilith if he was here? You think we wouldn't see if he was here? I don't know. John Miller, what are you saying about John? A bottle of Buckfast will keep you awake. What is Buckfast? Buckfast that's that thing that was popular in the 70s, maybe. Buckfast. What is Buckfast? What is Buckfast? Tonic wine. Fortified wine with a high caffeine content. Fortified wine with added caffeine. The drink has a rich fortified. Yeah, it makes people awake and crazy, probably. Buckfast, yeah. It makes people awake and crazy. Buckfast. I think it's a lot of it's Scottish. It's from Northern England, Lewis. So you said. So it's still not a party house. But hey, if you want to drink, you could drink. You could drink. I don't, I mean, if you need to get drunk to have sex with Lewis Schaffer, drink. Drink all you want to. Red wine gets you a nasty hangover. Drink white, says Lilith. I agree with you. I tend to drink white wine, but I just have one glass of wine. What does it do? It doesn't make me any more social. I'm part goth, says Girl from Mars, part punk, part hippie, part biker B. Laugh out loud, XX. Girl, that's Girl from Mars. We love her. John Miller is here. It's a tonic wine made by monks in Devon. It's popular in southwest Scotland, like south of Glasgow. I guess that's Ayrshire or something. Thank you, John Miller, for explaining that. I do appreciate you explaining it to me. Have they not done a proper study on wine and health? They have. I think they have. There's probably enough. Go to PubMed. I remember Snowballs had a crate of them once. Slept, but never again. What is a snowball? A snowball is that fluffy thing with the thing on top. What is a snowball? Let's see what a snowball is. I want to see a picture of a snowball. Is that a food? Is that food? Yeah, this is. Oh my God, I love these things. This is what I used to eat when I was a kid. This is what I used to eat. Can you see this? Oh my God, these were so amazing. Oh my God, these were absolutely so amazing. They're so expensive. I used to eat these. Do you remember when I used to eat? You don't remember that. How can you remember that? But I used to eat snowballs. That's what I used to eat. My gran makes snowballs with advocat and lemonade. What is advocat? Now I got to look that up. What is advocat, Lilith? I never heard that before. Snowballs, cherry bee, and baby sham. I remember that. What is a snowball? Is that a type of drink? Now I'm going to have to check that out. Is a snowball a type of drink? I like mulled wine, a shot of cognac, really warming. Yeah, what are you saying careful to, Lucy? Pims. I have to be. You're saying I've got because I had three Pims. Because I had three Pims. Yeah, I'm not a big drinker, but I will have. I won't have like, oh, I had three Pims yesterday. I've got to have it today. I'm not that kind of drinker. I'm not that kind of drinker. If we watch tennis, we need Pims. I guess so. It goes with the tennis. And that's how you become like an addict. It's just dissociative. It's brainwashing. Scientists prove alcohol is deadly. However, the grape in the wine has benefits. However, the benefits are canceled by the alcohol and they're also canceled by the carbs. Grapes are the most sugary fruit. Like they're like a mango. Not maybe less than a mango, but they've got so much sugar in them. And they're really cheap. And you can't have just one grape. I think Doris is Girl from Mars's dog, 57 kilograms, is fed up with me. I am disturbing her sleep. I'm getting grumpy from lack of sleep. I'm the same way. I've slept enough today, I think, from those two pills. Tonics, says John Miller. Tonics make good snowballs and have other great products. What is a snowball? Can somebody tell me what it is? Lewis, be more confident in yourself with enhanced self-esteem. Is that what it is? Is that what alcohol is? Enhanced self-esteem. And then you act all self-esteemy and you come across as an idiot. As an idiot. I'd love a baby sham. I don't think anybody has ever said that. What is a baby sham? It's champagne with something in it. What is a baby sham? What is a baby sham? Girl from Mars, Avocado is asking, is the healthy benefit of the grape, but it's not healthy in the wine. Well, it's alcohol. Alcohol is not good for you, but it does promote you drinking more of it. It can make you fat, alcohol. I thought Baby Sham was a band. It does kind of sound like a punk band, Lilith. It does sound that now. Why not healthy in the wine? Because alcohol is a toxin. Ron Smith, you know that. Of course you know that. Resveratrol is the healthy benefit of the grape, but it's not healthy in wine, says Avocado Man. Best to stay away. Snowballs are a 70s Christmas drink, says Alan Williams. Thank you for the help. Mulled wine, I think, can make you. Yeah, that stuff is good stuff. It's good stuff. It's Christmas time. That's what I'd like. I'd like to just, not be worried. I'd like to turn off my brain. John Miller. Judith says, talk to John Miller. I hope the Scottish Tourist Board is paying attention, is paying you commission. Tonics tea cakes are the best of the lot. I don't like the way tonics taste. They don't taste dry enough. The marshmallow is not dry enough. It's all wet and sticky. I don't like that. Baby Sham was like a drink for girls or kids at Xmas. But Snowballs also was. You sound like a cheap date, Lilith. No way. I need to be drunk to sleep with you, Lewis. Totally straight one day. Yes, lovely. Lovely. There you go. That's what I like to hear too. I brought some Peretti Italian lagers. Not tried before. You mean Peretti? Shanks says this. You mean Moretti or Peretti, not Poretti. Which one is it? Is it Peretti or Moretti? Which one is it? Mr. Cuff. What does Mr. Cuff say? Baby Shambles are a band fronted by ex-junkie Pete Doherty. Yeah, possibly did some even worse things than that. Did he not? Did he not? His scary guy, Pete Doherty. I mean, I feel bad for him. He got fat and ugly. Did you see how fat and ugly and drunk he got? He really got ugly. Let's see what he looks like now. Do you guys want to see what Pete Doherty looks like now? Let's go check it out. That's what a snowball looks like. But let's see what Pete Doherty looks like now. Let's see. Pete Doherty. Oh my God. 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 Don't get fat. He was so beautiful. Look at how beautiful he was. This is how beautiful he was. This is how beautiful to be a rock star, to be like Johnny Depp, to be beautiful. It's the same thing. Let's look at how fat Johnny Depp was. Are you noticing this? Do you notice this? Do you notice how fat he is? He looks horrible. I like strawberry tart cake, but it always ends up all over me like a baby. Oh, that's whatever. I don't even know what it is, but I love strawberry. I love tarts and strawberries. I love anything that has a lot of fruit on it. Lewis, he had a man pushed off a balcony. We don't know that. We don't know that for sure, Avocado, but that's the rumor. That's the rumor. That's the rumor. Joe says, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. Where are my glasses? So I can be this far away from the screen, even though these are reading glasses. Please don't open up your emotions on here. And Girl from Mars, says Mr. Cuff. Most of us are caring and understanding, but Lewis say that he doesn't believe you. I won't believe you. Make sure you're strong enough to share first. Make sure you're strong enough to know that I'm just Lewis Schaffer. And if you don't, and other people will believe you, and you don't care whether I believe you or not. I don't know. What did you say? I didn't read what you said. But you are right, Mr. Cuff. Everybody should be prepared to be told, I don't believe you. And go, you know what? I don't care if you don't believe me. I believe myself. He looks like a Victorian child in the black and white picture. No, Hunter says. Yeah, people were good looking back then. They were really good looking. Lilith is laughing. Who are you laughing at? Are we genuinely opining how beautiful the degenerate Pete Doherty was? Yes, we are. He was a beautiful, beautiful man. And now look at him. He's fat. Completely unnecessary. Everybody, don't be fat. Yes, Girl from Mars, Kermit says. Best to stick to Discord. He barely reads anything on there. Yeah, talk to each other on Discord. Find love with each other. Find love. That's what I say to do. Find love. I'm bringing the bottle, Led says. Yeah, bring the bottle. We'll all get together. I'm not against getting drunk too much. I'm not against it. What are you saying? You're gonna go back to to capital letters. He looks like Pablo Escobar from Wish Temu. He looks like people I used to know back in the day. Doesn't look like a rock star. He looks fat. I remember reading, I don't remember who the rock star was, but he got fat, and he said that was the worst thing a rock star can do is get fat. The worst thing. You could take drugs and kill somebody. You could push somebody from a roof, which I'm not saying he did, but get fat, and you're not going to be loved. And he was having sex with, what's her name? With, yeah, join us on Discord. That's good. Thank you, Kermit, for that. What's her name? Kate Moss. Kate Moss. Was that the Darrett? Yes, I think they were having sex together, and she was unbelievably beautiful. She was discovered, I think, in Croydon. So be thin, be beautiful, be discovered. He looks happy, says Lucy Van Pelt. Yeah, yeah, you do look happy, but he's not getting laid. He's not getting enough not getting comedy work. He's not getting enough music work, Lucy Van Pelt. You know, so he's a little bit happy. Lewis, I asked, do nuns eat carbs? Because if I'm entering a convent, relinquishing all those vices, there has to be something. Yeah, I think, yeah. Well, are nuns fat? I don't know. I never really looked at nuns. Well, you look at all those Muslim women, they're all covered up and they're all fat. Most of them are fat. Some of them are thin and beautiful. You know, there are 2 billion Muslims, 1 billion of them are women. So a lot of them are beautiful. But being fat is unhealthy and bad. And That's why I'm filled with shame, because I had baked potatoes, then came home and had 2 oranges. But I'm eating less calories. And I'll measure my blood pressure. The Libertines were better. The lead singer of the Pixies has never been the slimmest bloke, but a great frontman. There's other fat. Maybe we could Google that. That's a really good question, Mr. Cuff. Or maybe before I Google it, maybe you could tell me who are fat frontmen? Who are fat frontmen? The guy from Counting Crows, who I think was a bit fat. The Libertines were better. Carnegie. The Libertines were better. Plus, you want to come in and talk about your tonsillitis? Yeah.
Where's my noodles?
In the refrigerator.
Why are they in the refrigerator?
Because I thought they were fresh and I didn't want them up. That's not good. That's bad for your throat. It's only carbs. It's pasta. What?
I'm putting an egg in it.
Don't put an egg in it. Put 5 eggs in it. Anyway, the Libertines were better, John Miller said. What? The Libertines were better. Plus, in your fridge. He looks okay. The Libertines were better, John Miller says. Plus, he was at a party. Someone fell out of a window. I don't think he had nothing to do with it. Did you mean nothing or something? Did you, John Miller? Please explain that. He looks like a happy hamster. He does. He looks happy because he doesn't know how fat and ugly he looks. Am I allowed to say that? Is he a celebrity? I don't know. He looks horrible. That was why I haven't told anyone what's going on. I will share when I have overcome. This is Girl from Mars. Okay, nobody has to say anything that they don't want to say. You don't have to. And remember, there is a distance between us here. There's a distance between us here. Okay? She'll share it. I just wanted advice on sleep. I need sleep badly. It's frustrating. I'll tell you what made me sleep a little bit. What made me sleep was pretending that I was the English patient. And I couldn't move. And I'm in bed and I am like paralyzed. And there's a beautiful woman telling me, she's stroking my hair, which I can barely feel because I'm paralyzed. She's stroking my hair, okay? And she's saying to me, Lewis, go to sleep. She's a nurse. She's a doctor. She says, everything's going to be okay. She doesn't know whether I'm an English patient or a German patient because I can't say anything because I'm paralyzed from the movie. And that made me go to sleep. And, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Anyway, Lud says, I love Lud. Lud has been a big supporter of this group. Thank you very much, Lud, for supporting this stream. Joodles, forget the bottle. Help me upstairs with this case. We're blasting off tonight. There you go. It's a big case of alcohol, I guess it is. He was introduced, Amy, to Blake, says Claire. What is that all about? I don't know what that means. He was introduced, Amy, to Blake. Well, I have to put 2 pounds on, chuffed with myself. Well, we'll say a prayer. You can't be too thin. I personally like almost too thin. But I also like in between girls too. And whatever. Sounds good, Lud. But if you pee in the bath again, I'm throwing you out. That's what men do. We pee in the bath. Was there water in the bath? Were you in the bath? And what's so wrong with pee anyway? Anyway, late night exercise. Is that what you're doing? You're doing late night exercise? Kermit asks. I thought Amy's music was and talent was amazing. Yes, Amy. Okay, you're talking about Amy. What's her name? What's her name, Amy? What's her name? What's her name? Sorry, I'm going to behave. Okay, I'm a little bit behind. Kermit, plan to take Doris out after the show, then have a bonfire in the garden. If I'm still awake, I'm going to walk the streets to fall asleep. That actually probably keeps you up. The cold air keeps you up. She is only worried about catching a cold. She doesn't look ugly or horrible, Lewis. Who doesn't look ugly or horrible? Who doesn't? Who doesn't look ugly or horrible? At 28 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? Could you please take the face off the screen? Okay, sorry. I was just enjoying it up there. All right. I'll take the face off the screen. Thank you very much. If you're not happy with seeing anything, you can tell me. Remember when Joe Biden says, "Look, fat, here's the deal," to a fat voter? Well, he's president of the United States. Why can't he call people fat? It's like Donald Trump called somebody fat. She's the one secretly cranking the heating up. Is she really? Amy, what's her name? Amy Crack. What's her name? Amy. Lewis, what about boobs and thin? They don't always go together. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like a nice... I don't know. You don't have to have any boobs. You don't have to. You don't have to. You can be a boy for all I care. I mean, what do you like? I mean, I like boobs, but whatever. I don't. That's not necessary. Not that I don't. I do. You know what I mean? But it's not like I need... I don't know what I'm saying. I call my Christmas tree Amy Winehouse. That's right, Amy Winehouse. How can I not remember anything? My memory is shot after a week. Is slouched over, dead in the corner. All needles all over the floor. Good joke there. Rose wasn't skinny, and I loved Rose. I know that. I'm just saying. Yes, I'm just saying, Lucy. I'm just saying. It's best to be thin. That's all I'm saying. It's best to be thin. It's best to be thin. It's best to be thin. The face is still... Oh, I didn't turn it off. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I didn't notice that. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, Kermit. And Winehouse. Sorry, I wasn't that way. You don't have to be super skinny. You don't have to be super skinny. But I like super skinny. I also like... You know what it is? It's about let's be in control. I never peed in the bath in my pants. However, my pants, period. I never peed in a bath, period, says John Miller. My pants, however, are a different matter. Let's use punctuation, John Miller. Lewis, I'm here to see you. Not that fatty. You can admire him in your own time. Okay, there you go. John Miller wrote pants. Can we have more punctuation, though? I had to put punctuation in there. That's funny, Lewis. I will try that tonight. Try what tonight? What did I say that was funny? I'm hoping you wouldn't notice, Joodles. It's that orange pea that gave me away. I'm going to have to stop taking the Baraka. There you go. You're super skinny. Thank you, Lilith. I really appreciate that. I appreciate... We need to be skinny. We need to be skinny to fight the globalist enemy. The globalist enemy are fat fucks eating high carbs. It's very hard to be thin and eat carbs. It's very easy to be fat and eat carbs. I think I'm being honest about this. Well, welcome to the skinny club. Claire is very skinny, and so is, this is a skinny. Lewis, be kind to your son. He is really suffering, bless him. Are you suffering? He's feeling better now. He's feeling better. He showed me what was the matter with his throat. I'd completely forgotten about tonsils and tonsillitis. He's got an irritation of the tonsils. So what did they used to do? They used to cut it off. The NHS and the doctors in America used to cut it off. It's like, oh, a trip to the hospital where they made money. This is doctors. Girl, I'm sorry. I try to be nice to him. I try to be nice to him. I'm mad at him. I'm angry at this son. This son. Kind doesn't come naturally to Lewis. You know what? It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not. You're right, Joodles. I'm not kind. I'm not kind. But here's the difference. If you say to me, Lewis, be kind, I'll go, okay, I'll be kind. Thank you. Yes, we've been here an hour. Like and subscribe. Everybody, go over to the bottom of the YouTube video. Go to the bottom of the YouTube video and press like the thumbs up. Press the thumbs up and subscribe. And let's subscribe. And let's see how many people are watching the show. Or Lucy likes to call it a show. I don't call it a show, really. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're doing well. I mean, the difficulty with this show is 17 people like it. Make sure you like it. Lewis wants just a woman whose slap won't hurt him. Just wants a woman whose slap won't hurt him. That's quite interesting. Yeah, someone who expresses their unhappiness, but still loves me. And maybe find some humor in what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to hurt anybody. Nick Skin is here. Hello, Nick Skin. That's something interesting, Lucy. Yeah. I'm not trying to be mean to people. If somebody says to me, don't mention, I'm just trying to help people. I don't know if I believe that. That sounds like a lie. But yeah, welcome to the skinny cult of Lewis. I'm the only one trying to put weight on. It's tough, And, when you come out with me, we'll have a hamburger. I feed really skinny girls who are not even skinny. I just think eat hamburgers. I'm just trying to help people. I am. When I say you're fat, if you say to me, oh my God, my feet hurt, I say because you're fat. You've got diabetes. You've got gout that comes from eating a high carb diet. How is that laughable, Joodles? I am trying to help people. This is the skinny club. Nick Skin says Boney Emma. Going down to Boney Emma. I'm going down to Stony, and I'm trying. Then you find out that band wasn't a real band. Did you know that? Does cough medication help you sleep? Well, some does. You know what can help you sleep is one of those sleeping tablets that you can buy. They're first generation antihistamine like Benadryl. I'm not recommending that. This is not a medical program, and I'm not a doctor. I'm a clown. Do not listen to me. And don't get addicted to them. Lewis, didn't you make a list of things you wanted to discuss? What's happening to that list, Seller asks. Well, do you remember what they are? Why do we have to discuss them? I think this is pretty important stuff. What are we discussing here? I lost track of what are we discussing. These shows are not being divided up into YouTube streams, so it's not like I'm not like one of those really boring people who are saying, now we're discussing this. I'm not going to say who that is. I don't think that anyone, Gnome Hunter says, anyone not of sufficient age suffers from any of the rubbish you are constantly blabbering about, Lewis. With age come many issues. It's not about the carbs you eat. Well, you know what, Gnome Hunter? You're 20 years old. I didn't have these diseases when I was 20 years old. Or at least I didn't. I had athlete's foot when I was 20 years old. And that comes from a high-carb diet. So the answer is, number one, you're wrong. You're wrong. All these diseases are caused by a high carb intake that basically add up. And who does that? I'm going to ask a question for Gnome Hunter. Who has the diseases that I blather on about? Do any of you have them from being fat? We appear to be discussing peeing in the bath and glow in the dark pee. Yes, I was thinking that today. What guy doesn't pee in the sink or pee in a glass or have a bottle of pee by his bed in the middle of the night? Who doesn't? We all do. Rivers of Babylon should be Lewis's theme song. Do you know that band, Boney M, is a made-up band by a German producer? I didn't know that. Fair enough, Lewis. Just didn't want any preparation you've done to go to waste. It hasn't been that much preparation. I mean, I say the same thing all the time. It's about the BBC letting illegals on the program. We discussed that the other day. Prince Andrew, I support Prince Andrew. I don't know what the guy did wrong. I mentioned that there is no such thing as flu or tonsillitis. That's what I wrote down. Lilith causes chaos. I don't think you caused it. Did you cause it? Maybe you did cause it. I like a little bit of chaos, a little bit of drama. I say that I don't. I was telling a friend of mine today. She was telling me her daughter was causing chaos. I said, no. Anyway, I'm not, because I'm now in a convent. What are you not? You're not. Who else? Who has the diseases? Who else the diseases? Who else has these diseases? I don't even have to get up in the night to pee. I didn't either, and then suddenly I did. I used to pee, once, and then you'd wake up and you'd have to pee. Now I wake up every 90 minutes to 2 hours to pee. I've been to the doctor about it, but it's much, much better than it was. I think I'm a nervous peer because I don't pee in the daytime. I know. Anyway. Okay, Nickskin, what are you saying, Nickskin? He's talking to John Miller. Do you shite in a cup? No. I'm not going to answer that. No. If anyone does have them, Lewis, it's because they are either old or morbidly obese. Yes, because they're fat. Not morbidly obese, they're just obese. Not because of eating carbs. Well, yes, it's also because of eating carbs. Because I stopped eating carbs and all my problems went away. And then I was thin like I am now, but I ate a lot of carbs and all the problems come back. I had psoriasis. I got, I don't want to talk about it. But all my problems came back. The gout came back. The plantar fasciitis came back. The swollen hands came back. The sleep apnea came back. The cysts, the subsebaceous cysts came back. Girl from Mars, coffee and a chocolate keep me awake. I reckon ginger, a big plate of pasta will also make you sleep. That's true, Caroline, but it makes you fat. It makes you fat. I'm not saying you're fat. I hope you're not fat. Are you fat, Caroline? Do you have anything overweight? A big plate of pasta can put you to sleep, but that doesn't mean you should eat the pasta. When I pee in the dark, it's like northern lights, says Lud. Why is that? And prostate problems. Do you have a prostate problem? It could be I had that. I've been tested for that. I missed something. I peed in a cup ever. I'm not saying right now because I'm such a lady. Sometimes you have to. It's you got your one bathroom is there and the kids are in the bathroom. 8 hours last night. Didn't get up once. That's how much you're sleeping, Kermit. Didn't even want to get up. I had to for a haircut. Okay, did you get a nice haircut? Dave Murphy drinks his piddle. He swears by it. Looks really deep into it. Everyone did in the past. A lot of cultures still do, says Girl from Mars. Thought repulses me. Yeah, it's kind of gross. I don't think you need to. Maybe if we have no water when when the water system goes down, because we've basically given given this strong country away to horrible people from Africa and the Middle East and Asia and South America who don't have drinking water. Peeing in the bath saves having to add more hot water when it gets cold, Mr. Cuff. Thanks for the joke. Frasier never did any better than Lilith. You know something? Neither did Adam. I loved Lilith. There was something really wild about her. I never really watched Frasier, but there was something wild. Oh my God, here comes the list of issues. I could recite this in my sleep because they were real issues. Psoriasis, erectile dysfunction, prostate problems, peeing, sleep apnea, cysts that had to be surgically removed, most painful thing ever. I had a broken, my knee had to have knee surgery. I had insomnia. It was bad. Things were bad. But, yeah, thank you for remembering them, Joodles. I do appreciate it. I thought if you had a girlfriend, you could pee in her. No, that's dirty, Lilith. Are you a boy for thinking that dirty? And go back to sleep. Well, if you want to call it a pee. A lot of people do that. A lot of people, they need that in order to sleep. Me, it wakes me up. It says, oh my God, I got to get out of here. The police are coming. Targeting carbs to solve health issues related to other factors is like when the kings expelled the Jews for causing the plague, trying to solve the issue by doing the most unrelated thing. No, because carbs do have medicinal effects. They can make you tired. So they can do that to you. Gnome Hunter. But I know what you mean by that, but no. You are free to do so, says Gnome Hunters to Joe, Warrior Princess. Expect people to be freaky, laugh out loud. What did she say? Cooper's been fatter. Okay, let's get thinner. Let's all get thin, everybody. Lucy's talking to me. She says, Lewis. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you very much thank you for talking to me. That's because when you ate carbs, you couldn't stop, which you blamed on the nature of carbs rather than your inability to stop at one nectarine. The answer is I was addicted to carbs by brainwashing, but carbs are Moorish. It's why people can't stop drinking. Why can't you stop eating carbs? Because they turn off the leptins or leptins, and because they turn up the mitochondria, and they are addictive. Why do bears, when they're in the fall, eat thousands and thousands of berries? They just sit there till they're fat and disgusting. It's not just because they've got a weak personality. It's because it is addictive. But thank you very much for that point. That's really a well-stated point. I disagree with you. Make the point differently, I think. Gnome Hunter, Caroline Cooper is speaking to Gnome Hunter. Seems girl from Mars is trying to get a good night's sleep and put on weight. You can't beat a good night's sleep. It's one of the 5 or 6 things you got to work on. You got to work on your food, your sleep, your stress, your sun, your something else, and your something else. I'm looking forward to the response. What is it? Anyway, so Gnome Kermit is going, let's contribute to the stream to keep this thing going. This is our own private club. One drink a month is basically 10 pence or less a show. It's less than that a show. It's like 7 pence a show. It's like nothing. And we're all here most of the time anyway. Or donate more into the future to Patreon, patreon.com/Lewis Schaffer, or Ko-fi at KOF-FI. Let's do that. Sleep deprivation, says Caroline Cooper, is a form of torture. It really is. It really is. A lot of sleep comes, we're not sleeping in a totally dark space. We're not sleeping at a particular time of day, I don't think. You're totally right. Also, follow me on X. Here, follow me on X. Let's go here. X, Lewis Schaffer on X. Can you read that? Lewis Schaffer on X. And you can talk to me there. I'll respond to you there. You can maybe send me a message. I see the tinfoil hat has reached you in female form. How is Lucy? Lucy is not tinfoil. Is Lilith FM Ghost? He could be. Could be the last comment, could be. But she was well behaved. Yeah, maybe. Maybe she wants to. Yeah, I mean, if she wants to be well behaved, she can be FM Ghost. Question is, who's listening to all of this stuff? Somebody who could maybe possibly do damage. That's a very good point, Noam. And it's a very good point that Lucy's making. And Lucy's right to be suspicious. We're all right to be suspicious of each other until we get to know each other. Until we're sure. I'm sure about Joe. I'm sure about, well, not almost sure about Lucy. I'm sure about Joodles and Girl from Mars. I'm pretty sure about. You have to meet them or see pictures of people in order to be sure. Is powdered ginger okay? Don't drink tea or coffee. No, it's not okay. Ginger is not okay. I don't care if it's ground up. Anything that you've got to cook or that's ground up that makes you prickly, I would stay away from. I don't drink tea or coffee. Okay, wait. How can one medicine, one nectarine, or one donut? How come I can eat one nectarine or one donut, but you can't because you were raised without, I don't know, were your parents fat? My father was full on fat. Like, I mean, proper American fat. He must have weighed like 30 stone. Literally, he was a short man and he was like fat. You don't see it here because he got fat later on. Where's the picture of my fat father? So you didn't grow up with it. Well, I grew up with it. I think, okay, it's like candy. A nectarine is candy. A donut is like candy to me. I have some self-control, Kermit. I'm now 76.9 kilograms. So you can't say I have no self-control. Lilith says she's Lilith. Where do you live, Lilith? We are all suspicious about you, Lewis. You should be suspicious because I'm telling you how dangerous carbs are, but I also keep track of the carbs on my app. I don't think Lilith has been anywhere near as crude as Ghost or the latest idiot. I think we should give Lilith the benefit of the doubt. I think so too. Thank you, Mr. Cuff. Do we all think we should give her the benefit of the doubt? So it's his parents' fault, Lucy. Yes, it can be. It can be. And it's also carbs' fault, carbs themselves. And it's also, you take somebody like Claire, I don't know if she's listening to this, but she works hard and not overdoing it. And it's not easy to overdo it. So yes, it is my parents' fault a little bit, but mostly it's the carbs. Carbs themselves are addictive. They make you want to eat more and more. Car seat help you sleep. My new addiction will be carbs. Reverse psychology. You call it car seat, carbs. Reverse psychology. You might want to try reverse psychology. You might want to look at it and say, I can't have this, and then have. I don't know how to do it. It's really hard to stop eating. Is it not? Can you hear me, everybody? Is it really hard to stop eating? I think it is. I believe in personal responsibility. I do believe in it. I'm telling you, I don't think it's only my fault, and I don't think it's not my fault. But you got to look at carbs as dangerous things. You got to look at alcohol as dangerous things. No one likes the taste of alcohol. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for that. Somebody sent me a message. Thank you. I missed the last 3 minutes, but I agree Lilith should get a pass because goth ladies are usually stunning. I might be a bit biased. They can be stunning because they actually, they want to look a certain way. They want to look a certain way. Well, we had Miss Vicky was a friend of mine, and she's like sort of a goth girl, and she's stunning. Just an FM ghost style dirty comment. That's all. That's all, says Lucy. Yeah. Okay. I do believe in personal responsibility. I don't practice it 100% of the time. I break my own rules. But I'm breaking them less and less. It goes up, it goes down. I don't know what you're on about, people. I don't know what you're on about. If you look at food as dangerous, then you should also do so from the outside. Lightning might strike you at any moment. No, carbs are way more dangerous than lightning. Lightning, I might have a 1 in a million chance of dying of. I don't know how many people die from being struck by lightning. I don't know, but I know how many people die. I know that I had type 2 diabetes, Gnome Hunter. Cayenne pepper is good for certain male functions. Why? Because it irritates? Stay away from it. Stay away from pepper. What is pepper? Are you on the live chat? Yeah, I am. Am I missing something? Mr. Cuff. I am. I'm on the live chat. There you go. Lilith is going to try to join. If you can't get on, come on the stream again. Go, Lilith. Press the subscribe button so you can know that we're doing a show tonight at 10:30. We're doing a show, basically like this, but calmer. Not even calmer, but calmer. I'm trying to be calmer late at night. I am calmer. I think I'm getting calmer and calmer. Basically, I do basically what I like, what I want, says Joe. Yeah, Kermit. Joe. Press the thing to join it. I didn't notice that. Ginger is good for you, but I had chunks of it in my roasted vegetables and was still awake at 4 a.m. I reckon I overdosed on ginger. Well, can ginger keep you awake? It probably can. It's like those things. Like I sometimes have spicy food, and then my bum is itching. What does that mean? That means it goes all the way from your mouth to your bum. I like the advice from Dr. Barbara O'Neill. I've seen her. I'm not sure I like her completely. I don't know. She's not a completist like I am. And Judels is always on the personal responsibility. She's always trying to catch me up because I said to her, and I say we have to take personal responsibility. I wouldn't mind Jerry Halliwell keeping me awake, says Mr. Cuff. In Scotland, we call pop or soda ginger. Is that true? I've been to Scotland. I've actually lived in 1 year of my entire life in Scotland, if you call Edinburgh, Scotland. If you call it that. What do they call pop or soda in Scotland? I'm going to look that up. Because whatever you say, I'm not going to believe it. What do, whoops, what do you call pop or soda in Scotland? Let's see what they say. We're looking here what they say. In Scotland, you call pop or soda fizzy drink or fizzy juice or simply juice, especially for popular ones like Iron Brew, while the term ginger is also very common, particularly in Glasgow, to mean carbonated soft drinks, says Dictionary of Scots Language. Reddit users, Quora users. How amazing is this AI? How amazing is it? It's like shockingly amazing. It's like scarily amazing. It's scarily amazing. Ginger is good for you, says Caroline Cooper. Granny used to call it mineral water. Mineral, not even mineral water. And I still don't know why, because it was like mineral water. Mineral water when we were a kid is like sparkling. It's called sparkling water here. It was called mineral water. They still call it that in America, probably. I think as an historic capital of Scotland, you can confidently call it Scotland. I think as the historic capital, what can you call Edinburgh, Scotland? Some people are prone, this is Alan Williams, to being struck by lightning. And I've been struck several times. If I allowed myself to use Google during the show, I could tell you more. Well, my father used to tell me something. I think he told me this, or maybe I made it up myself. He used to talk to me about coincidences or luck. He used to say, if you go stand outside and you get struck by lightning, what is the chance of you being struck by lightning twice? What is the chance of that happening? It's extremely high to be struck by lightning twice. So you think to yourself, well, you know what? I'm going to go sit in the same place again because I've got a very low chance of being struck by lightning. So you go to the same place you were struck by lightning before, and you get struck by lightning again. And you think, what is the chance of being struck in the same place as infinitesimal? Getting struck again is twice times infinitesimal. So you go back to the same spot. No, you don't. You move. You move. You move. I think we should take personal responsibility for applying for as many benefits as possible. More free money. Well, I think, like Ayn Rand says, yes. 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 I was beginning to wonder what Lewis was holding. I was holding on to this thing. I mean, I'd like to have one of those things, which is like the microphone that comes here. We will, with the money that you're sending, we will, anyway. Lewis, ask Grok to write a sonnet about you. See what happens. I'd like to ask Grok to write a book. Write a book. Why don't we ask Grok to write a book? Let's ask Grok to write a book. They're doing a full court press on Farage. Full court press on Farage. Whoops. We'll do this. I'm going to let you guys see it, and you can tell me whether this is the right thing. Would you please be so kind as to write a book, to write a few hundred pages? Do I ask for that? Do I ask for a few hundred pages of stuff about me? A few hundred, write something, maybe a book, if that is acceptable. about me, Lewis Schaffer, comedian and streamer, live streamer, and lay about. Thank you very much. Do you see that? Can you read that? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Keith Morthman is here. Keith is here. Welcome back, Keith. Thank you for coming in. Doodles says, I'm much kinder to AI than to you people. Yeah, because I don't know AI. I don't know. Water dehydrates you. Yes, if it doesn't have the whatchamacallits, the electrolytes, it takes water out of your system. Basically. Yes, it does. You should never drink what do you call water that has the electrolytes removed. I drink lots of water, girl from Mars. I'm always thirsty. Yeah, don't drink water. You just, maybe because you're eating a high-carb diet, the little bits that you're eating. Yeah, because I don't know. AI. Familiarity breeds contempt. What, you don't feel that way, Joodles? You don't think, oh, I know this guy. I'm going to, point out all of his problems? Don't drink water, people. Lewis said so, says Gnome Hunter. Don't drink water that doesn't have electrolytes in it. You don't need it. If you drink raw food, you do not need to drink water. If you don't have high carbs, if you have high carbs, you have to drink water. It makes you thirsty. Don't drink sugar. It makes you thirsty. Let's see what this question is. Maybe that's not the right question. These people, some students have gone to the Tower of London and spread crumble and custard over the window displays. Crown jewels. Sure, Lewis, here's a mini book about you, the Schaffer Chronicles, from Nunhead to Nowhere Fast. Oh my God, let's look at this thing. This thing is unbelievable. Have you seen this thing? Do you see that up there? Oh my God, so look at this. Chapter 1, Born to Jest, Lewis emerges in New York City, armed with wit and sharper than a bagel knife. Chapter 2, crosses the pond. Chapter 3, Livestream layabout, masters of the art of comedic chaos on YouTube, blending history, virology, and zero productivity. Epilogue, still hilarious. Want more chapters? That's so scary. I'm in North America, so I'm eating peanut butter on toast at the moment. Are you putting jam, or as Americans call it, jelly on it? I love that. That's not the best food, though. Born to Jest is an understatement. Did you just see what they said about me? Oh my God, I looked at the telly. He's going to publish it as a tweet. Lewis, don't eat F-all. You don't eat F-all. Only drink water and shakes. Maybe that's the problem. I don't like the shakes. Shakes are not good for you. Eat real food. Eat raw red meat and eggs. I really want to see you talking about this with an ordinary person, just to see if they put up with your... Well, if I don't know an ordinary person, I'll be super nice to them. Girl from Mars, you're not being rude again. No, this is McCuff says, speaking to the girl from Mars, he's saying, "I'm not being rude again, as I don't know much about you. Too much water can make ladies of an uncertain age more thirsty and worse flushes." I don't know if that's true, but it might be true. Okay, everybody, why have you got Leanne's profile there, Lewis? Now we know who you really love. Yeah, there's Leanne. Yeah. I just wanted to see where she's been. I don't even know. It's like stuck there. It's like stuck there. Yeah. That's Leanne. When she wrote this on July 1st. Careful. I think I've got you there too. Post, 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 post. There you are. I'm going to have to delete you. Lucy. Okay, this has been a great show. It's been a really good show. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to, dear God, dear Lord, please, dear Lord, God of the world, the universe, solar system, Earth, our great planet, a great country of Britain, of the Angles and Saxons and Mars, of all of the home countries, including Ireland and Cornwall and whatever, and Wales and the Picts and the Angles and Saxons, Jutes. Dear Lord, please give Girl from Mars the strength to find more love in food, in good food, in red meat and eggs, to gain the weight she wants to eat, she wants to gain. And to give the rest of us the strength to say no to the food that makes us hungry and fat. Dear Lord, give us strength, and give us strength to find, to believe in you, to believe in you firmly. Amen. Okay. Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Can we all go and all like this stream? Alan Williams, can you like it? John Miller, Gnome Hunter, Kermit, I know you probably have. Ludd, Cellaire, Lucy, Joodles. Like this stream, please. It's so important. Can you also make sure that you're subscribed? Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Joe Warrior. Thank you, Lilith, for joining us. We hope to see you again. You were very good. You handled all of the problems. Caroline Cooper, beautiful, beautiful Caroline Cooper. Dear Lord, give her strength. Joe is here. Who else is here? Nick Skin was here. Gnome, Alan, thank you for coming. Claire, great as normal. Vatanai, Girl from Mars, I said a prayer for you. I hope it all works out. Cellaire, John Miller, Andrew Rubin, big, huge supporter of ours. Ron Smith, Shanks, thanks for doing all of the streams for us. I do appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Keith, Nixkin, Warmelian, Lilith, Alex of Avocado Man. Thank you very, very much. Rocket League, did you just join? I didn't see you there. John Van Dam, Dark Arts Dave, I didn't see you at all, but thank you very much for coming. We're on tonight at 10:30. I hope to see you then. I'm going to go take a nap, and we'll be all fresh and crazy. And all fresh and crazy. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you, Joodles. Thank you, Lucy. I guess that's it, right? No, known binary. 5:30 EST for you. Is that where you are? Where do you live? Again, Keith. Do you know that I'm from America too? Amen. Amen. Let's pray. Let us try to believe in God. I don't think we've got anything to lose. I mean, I've spent my entire life not believing in God, but I think it could help. Maybe he's not listening to the accent. Maybe he thinks people in England speak like this. If he comes from America, he might think like this. Anyway, so we'll see you tonight at 10:30. I love you. I think this has been one of the best shows we've ever done. I think the shows are getting nicer. They're getting easier for me, maybe, but they're also getting nicer. There's less stress. We're not having many technical problems. And if we do have technical problems, we're not getting upset about it. We've got lots of beautiful women here and lots of nice, beautiful men. You know? And I think it's been good. I mean, if someone listened to this, would they be interested in it? I don't know. I don't know if they'd be interested in it. But I know that I'm interested in it. I hope you're interested in it. You know? I mean, I think I am. If I haven't mentioned your name, go to the bottom. Go to the bottom. Can you make sure that you go to the bottom of the page here? You go to the bottom of the page. There we are. 21. We got 21 likes. So let's go. Okay, we'll see you later, everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you. Payslips? Who is Payslips? Who is that? Who is Payslips? Who is Payslips? Anyway, I'll see you tonight at 10:30, everybody. Keith, I hope to see you at 10:30. We're going to be 2 minutes on this stream without me being here, and then we're going to go black. Thank you, Lud and Alan Williams. Thank you, Lud and Alan Williams, if I forgot to mention your name. And Keith Moore, then. Thank you very much. And Mr. Cuff, just in case.